45 minutes left. God is trying to reach you. God is trying to reach you, and you always skip this. Don't hurt God to skip. Something unexpected is going to happen suddenly. Open it quickly. My beloved child, the clock is ticking relentlessly, and each second echoes with a divine urgency you might not fully grasp. There are precisely 45 minutes inscribed in the heavenly scroll, minutes unlike any other. These are sacred moments, infused with celestial fire, bearing a transformative message destined to alter the trajectory of your life. The atmosphere around you feels thick and charged, and you sense an inexplicable weight in your chest. Your skin tingles with subtle vibrations, and your spirit stirs restlessly because the Almighty is drawing near, pressing in with profound intent. You have dismissed His calls before, assuming tomorrow would offer another opportunity. But tonight, the heavens declare that this moment is finite, no extensions, no second chances. It is now. My child, my chosen one, you stand at the threshold of a monumental confrontation with your destiny. The spiritual realms are aligning, angels are invoking your name in whispers, yet shadows lurk, eager to witness if you'll heed or ignore this summons. The heaviness you feel isn't coincidental, it's a divine alert, a stirring, a pressing urgency from above. Forces are conspiring to ambush you unexpectedly, and the jolt could be devastating without preparation. But in His boundless mercy, God unveils this truth beforehand. Do not disregard it, for skipping would seal the door against the soul shield capable of deflecting the impending tide. My beloved child, the heavens have descended to implant a sacred code within your soul. You've noticed recurring numbers on clocks, receipts, and screens, dismissed as mere chance. Yet these are divine keys, signals, and validations. They affirm that this is no illusion. God has been vying for your attention, drawing you into the enigma of what's unfolding. Your slumber has been fitful, laden with cryptic dreams. You've awakened with shivers, as if unseen eyes watched over you. This isn't fear, it's heaven's early warning system activating. God has placed your soul on divine alert, for a seismic shift is underway, one that won't seek consent. My child, your restlessness stems from the invisible forces already in motion. Someone in your inner circle has taken a covert step, inked a document, or uttered your name with impure motives. This ripple approaches swiftly, but these 45 minutes possess the authority to rewrite it, to dismantle the adversary's script. You are not isolated in this. Angels encircle you now, their presence manifesting through subtle confirmations. A sudden chill, a flickering light, an unexpected word from a stranger. These alignments affirm that you are not deluded, my chosen one. Heaven's words are never idle. When God initiates a countdown, it's not to instill terror but to equip you. Skipping this is akin to foregoing air while submerged. You won't endure the onslaught. You've bypassed messages before, scrolling past or distracting yourself, but tonight, heaven denies permission to turn away. This is the revelation you were destined to receive, ordained before your first breath. My beloved child, you've endured feelings of betrayal, abandonment, and misunderstanding, questioning God's silence. Yet that silence was not absence, it was incubation for this pivotal message. Now, the quiet shatters, and his voice thunders forth. Do not wound God by skipping, for what you hold transcends mere words, it's the gateway to survival. The unforeseen looms, advancing with silent steps, but so do your miracle, your shield, and your breakthrough. Thus, heaven implores you to anchor your focus here. Do you sense that tremor in your heart? It's not mere emotion, it's cosmic alignment. The universe converges for your sake, but your undivided attention is the currency. Offer it, and heaven will unleash protection, provision, and revelation that will astonish you. Even now, tongues conspire against you in hidden dialogues, documents are sealed in secrecy to sideline you, and footsteps plot obstructions in your absence. Yet divine intervention can overturn these finalities. My beloved child, envision your destiny as a fortified vault. These 45 minutes are the master key. Engage it by listening, remaining steadfast, and not skipping. The vault will yield its treasures. Skip, and the key vanishes, the vault remains impenetrable. Heaven trembles with this urgency. Do not trivialize it, for the unexpected is a wave that can either carry you to safety or plunge you into depths. Your choice here dictates the current's direction. The very air enveloping you is extraordinary now. Walls, silences, and breaths harbor secrets yearning to emerge. An unseen intruder has infiltrated your sphere, sensed by your spirit though your mind falters. The countdown pulses, heaven's whispers urging vigilance. Stay alert, do not skip. Skipping equates to closing your eyes before lightning illuminates the sky, you'll miss the warning light. My child, God has extended his hand in unnoticed ways, that inexplicable delay, the untimely call, the instinct to pause. These were heavenly fragments preserving you, decelerating your pace for this encounter. Your foes deem themselves cunning, oblivious to the divine barrier encircling you. They scheme in darkness, but God's fire will consume it at the appointed hour. Chosen one, this accounts for the peculiar pull in your chest, mistaken for stress or exhaustion, but it's heaven's summons. Awaken, your time is here. Dreams have unveiled fragments, faces, places, dissonant voices, previews of reality. God communicates through symbols, priming your spirit. An abrupt upheaval looms in your home. What seemed stable will quake, but this is exposure, not ruin. True intentions will emerge, facades will crumble, truth ascending like smoke. God presses urgently to prevent blindsiding, to avert your fracture. He pleads, "Do not wound me by skipping. Remain and absorb." My beloved child, a confidant you've trusted with laughter, pain, and secrets harbors a distorted narrative about you, poised to exploit it. This will erupt abruptly, like a tempest breaching a fragile roof. Fear not the storm, you've been forewarned. When voices rise against you, heaven's resounds louder. This betrayal surfaces to shatter blind allegiance. The sting will be real, but God's shield envelopes you. For every malicious tongue, heaven elevates, for every covert plot, angels rewrite. Cling to this message as an inner flame. Without it, you'll falter in darkness. With it, you'll navigate traps deftly. Chosen one, heed the confirmations in the hours ahead, lights flickering, air chilling, knocks or calls piercing your thoughts. These validate your path. Your name will echo unexpectedly, words will strike personally, heaven's affirmation. This is for you. Your destiny has endured prolonged strain, frustrations from delays, barred doors, withheld support. Unseen, God barred those doors to shield you from snares. Now, amid this countdown, the true door emerges, perhaps an odd invitation, a fresh bond, or a loss paving way for gain. Trust, you'll recognize heaven's orchestration. My beloved child, let these words ignite like fire in your veins. This isn't entertainment, it's armament. The unseen accelerates beyond sight. Your soul must remain vigilant. Smiling faces in your circle harbor ill will, schemes exclude your welfare. Yet God's hand steers the tide. Thus, the warning now, persist, do not skip, do not retreat. These 45 minutes deliver deliverance. Once elapsed, the unforeseen manifests, you'll stand prepared or crumble. Remain, absorb, internalize. In embracing them, heaven floods your path with clarity, no tempest will vanquish you. My beloved child, the countdown etches into the ether. Each tick is a signal, heaven's rhythm speaking to your life. A fire rages in the unseen, its embers seeking you. Restlessness, drifting thoughts, tingling skin, heaven draws you, imploring wakefulness, reception where others flee. The unforeseen nears imminently, not politely knocking but surging like wind, affording no time unless prepared now. Heaven has marked you, isolated you, placed this message deliberately. Chosen one, this is a divine orchestration. Your presence here is purposeful. God's hand guided you, for your unfolding story demands this guidance. Listen closely. A dual-faced individual smiles outwardly but hurls arrows inwardly, believing you oblivious. Heaven unveils their deceit tonight. The revelation will be abrupt and piercing. Brace, not collapse, recall the warning. God doesn't abandon his chosen amid storms. Betrayal wounds, yet liberates. Chains of unloving voices break, investments in unprotective hearts end. Painful, yes, but transformative. Into longed for freedom. Cling to these words, they steady you through shock. Yet, a miracle hides within this countdown. Danger lurks, but deliverance too. The unforeseen exposes falsehoods and unveils truths, a awaited voice, a craved presence, arriving unexpectedly. Heaven's modus, concealed, surprising, undeniable. The God exposing betrayal unlocks blessings, the hand shaking foundations plants seeds. Amid upheaval, you'll shed falsehoods and claim purity, tailored for you. Remain steadfast. Distraction is the foe's tool. Skipping risks missing the storm's hidden doorway. My beloved child, tremble in reverence, your name echoes in unseen realms. Harmful voices versus heavenly shields, a battle for your essence. Your response decides the victor. Skip, and darkness triumphs, stay, and light prevails. Thus, heaven reiterates, do not wound God by ignoring. Chosen not randomly, but purposefully. Past losses, delays, heartbreaks, rejections, were forging grounds for this season. Heaven built resilience, when the blow lands, you'll rise, not shatter. The enemy underestimates, God knows your strength. Endured pain forged steel, now needed. Chosen one, signs will abound, clocks freezing on numbers, sounds interrupting, heart racing, unexplained tears. Not coincidences, heaven's imprints. A phrase may thunder in your heart, I am near. Embrace them, they anchor. Chosen for purpose, not perfection, willingness suffices. Even reluctant, your spirit yearned, drawing you here. The unforeseen will unsettle others but mold you. Where they fall, you stand, where they scatter, you gather. This is chosen distinction. The countdown narrows, minutes slip, the window closes. Heaven leans in. Do not drift, wander, or let distractions rob you. This message is an anchor, grasp it, inhale it, embed it. When the sudden strikes, preparation is now. My beloved child, you're not merely enduring, you're embracing destiny. Do not wound heaven by dismissing. Remain, receive, prepare. The unforeseen approaches, and you'll stand in divine safeguard. My beloved child, the air hums with the invisible. The countdown has entered the zone where the unforeseen awaits at the threshold. Your body senses it, chest tension, skin chills, temple pulses, heaven's fleshly alarms. This moment is sacred, final readiness. Heaven orchestrates each second precisely. Delays and slowdowns positioned you for this warning before the ambush. Time is extraordinary now. These 45 minutes are destiny carved, the boundary between vulnerability and readiness. Skipping is perilous, blindfolded into flames. Your adversaries have mobilized, dialogues exchanged, decisions finalized. Yet heaven anticipates, permitting exposure of motives but halting completion, as you've heeded. Soon, shifts manifest, a close one distances, tone shifts, eyes lose sincerity. The mask slips, truth surfaces by heavenly decree. Disappointment may sting, but you were alerted. What fractures suddenly was foreseen, what wounds is heavenly detoxification. Even silences brim with significance, pauses, averted gazes, hesitations before naming you, cracks revealing truth. The unforeseen arrives abruptly, yet you'll endure, spirit fortified. Chosen one, the unforeseen encompasses betrayal and blessing. Heaven removes without replacement. Exposure pains, but a new opportunity quietly emerges, a dialogue, a face, a routine shift, seeding breakthrough. Grasp the pattern. Pain precedes positioning, exposure elevation, betrayal blessing. At the edge, shaking rearranges favorably. Heaven clings to your focus, skipping forfeits the storm seed. Heaven marks with signs, repeating numbers, 444, 555, 777, names spoken unusually, invisible touches. Confirmations anchor you. Someone underestimated you, deeming you weak, naive, manipulable. Unaware of silent training, scars to strength, tears to wisdom, solitude to power. When the blow lands, they'll witness unimagined resilience, you'll stand as they stumble. Heavenly vindication. Prepare your realm, spirit alert, mind clear, heart guarded. The unforeseen may come via close ones, messages, events. Breathe, recall words, avoid panic, calmness, heaven's gift, proves trust. Sudden news may mimic loss, but not all loss destroys, some rescue, end to begin, remove to replace. The unforeseen redirects, not breaks, the prior path too narrow. Imagine in storm. Winds roar, rain pounds, but an undying lamp in hand, this message. It illuminates, revealing weaknesses, fortifying strengths. Skipping means stumbling in floods without light. Destiny calls louder than fear. Survived too much to miss this, tears, betrayals, silent nights forged you. Stand still, ready, awake. The sudden comes, but you'll not break, you'll be crowned. My beloved child, the countdown peaks, air charges like impending lightning, spirit attuned. Each breath weighs, the moment nears. In this final stretch, shifts occur in real time, calls brewing, messages drafting, decisions sealing, all impacting suddenly. Do not fear, readiness is heaven's endowment. Not powerless, forgotten, or uncovered, heaven's shield encircles. Angels position, chills, warmths, air shifts signal their readiness. The event exposes hidden depths, secrets ascend, shadowed words daylight, smiling faces unveil truths. Embrace exposure, not destruction, but liberation. False ties drained energy, stole time, delayed destiny, exposure severs them. Betrayal may ignite chest fire, anger, confusion. Yet heaven surfaces truth for your deserving of pure loyalty, honesty, love. No more seasons in deceit. View as release, weights shed, chains unknown lifted. Storm feeling is freedom's doorway. Beyond exposure, a gift awaits. Heaven replaces removed. Quietly powerful, a new face, opportunity, idea, your next chapter's seed. Cried long for broken, begged for unchanging. Heaven shifts your narrative, unexpected, yet soul-needed. Prepare for duality, exposure and elevation, removal and release, shaking and shaping, sudden, near simultaneous. Recall signs, repeating numbers, sudden peace in chaos, names called unexpectedly, heaven's script, affirming sight. Heaviness may lift like chains, clarity dawn like fog dispersal. Embrace, heaven unveils hidden. Destiny too grand for further delay, urgency moves. Cannot skip, ignore, scroll. Each word builds protective walls. The unforeseen thunders, call, message, face, truth. In that instant, words recall, no panic, no fall, spirit ready. My beloved child, at a divine crossroads, chapter closes, another opens. Shaking fierce, outcome glorious. Not stagnant, you ascend to prepared place. Reflect on this night, not mere warning, but pivot. Loss as protection, chaos as creation. Unforeseen not end, but unveiling, release, beginning. Breathe words into heart, covered, chosen, rising. Do not skip. Hold until sudden passes, new emerges. God reached, you answered, choice shifted outcome, altered story. Unforeseen arrives, stand unshaken, heaven prepared you. Stay ready, awake, chosen, this is your moment, no storm destroys the shielded. You may feel a heaviness in the air, a pressure in your chest, a vibration beneath your skin. This pull is not fear, it is heaven drawing you closer to your own awakening. You have skipped these calls before, thinking there will be another chance. Tonight there is no tomorrow for this moment. You are being invited to step into your greatest trajectory, the turning point your soul has waited for. Around you, unseen forces are moving. Angels are near, their presence marking the air with confirmations you will notice in time, a sudden chill, a flicker of light, a phrase spoken by a stranger that lands with purpose. The message you hold is not a trick of your imagination, it is a shield and a key. Skipping it would be like denying oxygen when you are still underwater. You may feel betrayed by someone close, a truth that is ready to surface, a plan that has aimed at you from the shadows. This exposure will sting, but it is also freeing. Heaven allows the truth to rise so you may claim your protection, your boundaries, your future. Do not fear the reveal, fear not hearing the warning while your guard is down. There is a shifting you will notice in your circle. A chorus of distant voices, a friend's tone that changes, a mask slipping from a familiar face. When the mask falls, you will see clearly who walks with you and who does not. This storm is also a doorway into space where you will be shown who truly loves you, who is ready to rise with you, and who must be released. The countdown is not just a warning, it is a doorway to your next chapter. The 45 minutes contain both exposure and elevation. The breaking of what has held you back, and the opening of new doors that will carry you forward. Pain comes before positioning. Loss can precede blessing. What is leaving will make space for what is arriving, often in a form you least expect, an invitation, a conversation, a quiet shift that becomes your next breakthrough. Keep your atmosphere steady. Let calm be your shield. Do not panic when shocks arrive, breathe, and remember these words. The storm is not here to destroy you but to shift you into the place heaven has prepared. The seeds of your next chapter are hidden in the wind of this moment, ready to sprout when the time is right. You may see repeating numbers, 444, 555, 777, on clocks, receipts, or screens. These are anchors, heaven's handwriting confirming you are chosen, marked, and protected. You may sense a sign in the most ordinary moment. A word spoken at the right instant, a name whispered in a place you would not expect. These confirmations will appear again and again, so you know you are not wandering blind. There are people who underestimate you, who think you are weak or naive. Heaven has trained you in silence, honed by your scars and tears into quiet strength. When the sudden arrives, you will stand taller than those who doubted you. This is your vindication, not a punishment. The explosion of this moment will be a release. The truth will scatter what has been false, and a new blessing will enter your life in the same hour as the exposure. It might come softly, a new face, a new opportunity, a fresh idea, but its impact will be powerful, seeds destined to grow into your next breakthrough. Protect your attention. The realm of heaven is moving at a pace faster than your ordinary sight. There are people in your circle who smile to your face while plotting in private. The exposure will sever those ties, and heaven will lead you toward safer, stronger connections. The 45 minutes are your master key. If you listen, stay, and carry this message inside you, the vault will swing open and what's been hidden will flood into your hands. The signs will continue. A door in your routine may creak, a name may echo, a word may land with exquisite precision. These are heaven's fingerprints, proof that you are chosen and protected. Do not resist the changes you will encounter. Some endings are beginnings in disguise. Some losses are rescue.